Hello everyone, I'm back in the kitchen and look at this serious pan full of ground beef. I've got 3 pounds of ground beef and I am making this dish, but I'm making quantity so that I have enough to freeze for when I'm recovering from my knee replacement surgery. It's that delicious. I know I'm going to want to definitely have some again while I'm recovering. Today, I am going to make my version of Taco Casserole. Stick around. It's going to taste so good. I wish you can smell what's going on already. Okay, the way that I make this casserole is super easy. The first thing I did was I took my ground beef, like you can see here, and I'm browning it. I threw in, real easy, a packet of taco seasoning. Everyone does casseroles a bit different, and I truly believe there's no right or wrong way. As long as the end result satisfies your tummy, you're good. Anyway, in my casserole today, I'm going to use a bit of celery, a bit of lemon, some jalapeno, some bell peppers in various colors. I'm going to use some olives, black olives, and of course, I have to hit it up with some hot sauce. Stay with me, and we're gonna build a beautiful and tasty casserole. Alrighty, all the chopping is done. I did forget to tell you something though. When I told you I had all these veggies, I forgot to mention I also add an onion to the bunch. Alrighty, now that everything is chopped up, I'm going to start opening cans. I'm going to open the black olives. I'm going to open a little bit of tomato sauce. I'm going to open up, where did it go? It's over here. Let's see, I'm going to open up black beans. And I'm going to open up pinto beans. And you'll see what I do with all of this next. Okay, who's to say for sure? But I just wanted to let you know that when I use canned beans, I always put them into my strainer and I run nice cool water over them. And I do this a couple of times and let them rinse clean. Some people keep them in the liquid that they come in, in the can. They have that liquid. I don't know. I just think that when you rinse them, it gives you a cleaner bean and it doesn't have like that filmy or slimy little bit to them. That's just a preference. In this case, I'm rinsing the beans, both pinto and black beans. You can use whatever beans you want. This is what I had on hand, so we're gonna make it work. Okay, another little thing that I do. Do you see the little white things in there, in the meat? Those are jalapeno seeds. I opened up the 2 jalapeno peppers and I scraped out most of the seeds. But if you like a little bite, which I like a little bit of a bite, I put some of the seeds into the mix and it'll just, give it that little bit of a kick. If you really like it hot, then throw the whole jalapeno in, knock yourself out because it'll give you a real good bite. But I don't like to completely numb my mouth. I want to taste the other flavors. So I just put in a few. Anyway, now that that's said, I put in, see that? Stewed tomatoes. About a half a can. Add those and mix them up good. I'm doing this real quick. I'll do it more thoroughly when I can put the camera down. And then the beans that we just rinsed off, look at how pretty, nice and clean. All right, we add our beans. Wow, this is really going to be good. And I mix this all up. You know what? I have so much meat in here, I think I'm going to add a little bit more tomatoes. What do you think? There's no rule, right? I'm not going to get a tomato citation. So, all right, that's looking really good. Okay, onward to the next step. All right, the next thing that I do is I add that onion to the mix. Get out of there, onion. We're sticking to the cup. And we'll stir that around. Let them meet all the other good things in the pot, and they can all hang out and mingle and have fun. There you go. Wow, that's looking really, really rich and good, and it's smelling so fine. Alrighty, now we're gonna do something with these guys. Flour tortillas. Yum, yum. I'll show you what I do. Okay, what I do with the tortillas, I have a tiny little cast iron pan just big enough for these guys, and I'm gonna throw them in oil that I have on the bottom, and I'm gonna let it go for a minute or two. That's it, not even. Just let it bubble up. Hear it sizzling away. You just want it to get, you know, a little bit crunchy. You want it still pliable though. I should really get a spatula, but my knee hurts too much to walk across the kitchen at this point. So we're just improvising with everything. All right, so you get the idea. So you do this back and forth a couple of times, and that's what I'm gonna do to a whole bunch of these, and I will be back. Okay, so now is the fun part. All the cooking and the chopping and all of that is out of the way. Now we get to build the casserole. I put a little bit of oil on the bottom, just enough so that these guys won't stick, and I started to layer my tortilla. I made sure that I overlapped, this way no goodies can slip through the cracks. Next, I'm gonna take that delicious concoction of taco meat, and I'm gonna lay it out all over this pan. And once I get this whole layer of meat slathered on there, I'll show you what's next. Oh, this corner needs some. Don't want to slight anyone. All right, let me keep continuing to fill this up, and I'll show you what's next. Alrighty, all that meat is all in the pan nice and even, and now I'm gonna start to decorate it. Remember all the sliced veggies that have been sitting here patiently waiting? They're gonna have their turn now. Put a little bit of everything in that pan so that every little section tastes amazing. All right, I'm gonna come back in a minute because I won't bore you with placing vegetables in a pan much longer. I'll be back. Wow, if I don't say so myself, that looks really good. It looks really pretty too. Look at all the colors. Look at that. It's your hard work paying off. Wow. Now the only other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it up with a little hot sauce, and I'm gonna take slices of Velveeta cheese and I'm gonna place them all on top. Then I'm gonna put the last layers of tortillas, and then we're gonna bake it. And one more thing about the tortillas. This is the top layer. What I'm gonna do with these guys before I lay them on top of the casserole, I'm gonna cut them once this way, and I'm gonna cut them once this way, so that they look like little baby pizza slices. And I'm gonna layer them on top of the casserole so that they look like little slices of nacho. It's gonna look pretty, and it's gonna taste amazing. Well, everyone, what do you think? Taco casserole is served. You could see the cheese has baked up nicely and is oozing in and out between the tortillas that I had cut into little nacho pieces, and I arranged them to make a little bit of a border and a design just to make it more pleasing like it wasn't already. You saw how many ingredients went in there. There was a lot of layers, a lot of chopping, but I'm telling you, it was well worth it. This is amazing. I know it's going to taste just as good, and I'm glad I made a bunch extra because I will be able to eat this while I'm recovering from my surgery, and I will have a happy smile on my face for sure. Thank you for watching, everyone, and you need to check this out for yourself. Have a great day, and good food too. Bye for now.